Okay, in this video, we will try to solve the missing parts of the given triangle below. So we have first we are going to determine the given. So we have the given. So we have angle Q, this equals to 53 degrees. And then we have side Q, is equals to 8. Then we have side O, is equals to 12. And then we are going to find angle P and side P. Okay, so working on this, so if we're going to take the measure of P, then you will have to use the cosine function. So cosine function, solving for P, so we have here angle Q, which is 53 degrees, and then take note that your P is the adjacent side of angle Q. That is why we will be using the cosine function. So we have here cosine Q is equals to adjacent side over the hypotenuse. Now in this case, your Q is cosine 53 degrees is equals to P, which is your adjacent, all over 12, which is the hypotenuse. So using your calculator, you can determine now the value of P. Okay, so from here you do the cross multiplication, this one and that one. So you have P is equals to 12 times cosine 53 degrees. So solving for cosine 53, you have there P is equals to 12 times cosine 53 using your calculator. So you have 0.60. So that your P is equals to 12 times 0.60. So that will give you 7.2. Okay, so what we need more is to find the measure of angle P. Find the measure of angle P. Again, we have to take note the fact that the sum of the three angles of a triangle is always 180. So we have measure of angle O, plus measure of angle P plus measure of angle Q is equals to 180 degrees. So that we will substitute or we will plug in the value of the angles that are known. So measure of angle O is 90 degrees. This is the 90 degrees angle. That plus measure of angle P plus measure of angle Q is 53 degrees, is equals to 180 degrees. So combining 90 and 153, that becomes measure of angle P plus 143 degrees is equals to 180 degrees. Then we transpose 143 to the right. So measure of angle P is equals to 180 degrees minus 143 degrees. So doing the simplification, so you have that 37 degrees for the measure of angle P in the given triangle. Okay, let's take example number 2. So we will solve triangle ABC. So first we are going to write first the given, no? So we have here our available data is measure of angle B is equals to 67 degrees, and your measure of B, side B, is 10.6 units. So in here we need to find the measure of angle A, and also the measure of side A and side C. Okay, so you will try to find the measure of angle A. So the measure of angle A is just equals to 90 degrees minus the measure of angle B. So why? Ask me why? Because your angle A and angle B are complement angle or complementary angles. So their sum is 90 degrees. So that substituting measure of angle A is equals to 90 minus 67 degrees, then measure of angle A is equals to 23 degrees. Okay, now let's try to solve side A. So in solving side A, we will be using angle B and side B. So when we use angle B and side B with respect to, and then taking BE, so we know that if we take B as our reference angle, A is an adjacent side and B is the opposite side. So therefore, we will be using the cosine function. So you have cosine B is equals to adjacent side over the no. We will not be using the cosine. Instead, we will be using the tangent, opposite and the adjacent. So we will be using tangent function, tangent B is equals to opposite over adjacent, that is your B over A, so that your B is 10.6 over A. Okay, so tangent tangent B, which is 67 degrees 67 degrees is equals to 10.6 divided by A. So you cross multiply there, cross multiply. So you have here A times tangent 67 degrees is equals to 10.6. Okay, so using your calculator, you determine the value of tangent 67. So tangent 67, you have using your scientific calculator, tangent 67 is equals to 2.36, no? So A times 2.36 is equals to 10.6. So therefore, dividing both sides by 2.36, 2.36. So you have A, cancel now 2.36. Your A is equals to 10.6 divided by 2.36. So that will give you 4.49 units. Okay, now we will solve for the value of C, the hypotenuse. So we can use angle B, and we have the opposite side B and the C, which is the hypotenuse. So we have opposite and hypotenuse, so we will be using the sine function, sine B. Okay, sine B is equals to opposite over the hypotenuse. Now in our case, this is B over C, and this is equals to B is 10.6, no? 10.6 all over C. So likewise, your sine B is 67 degrees, that is equals to 10.6 over C. So doing the cross multiplication, so we have this one, we have C times sine 67 degrees is equals to 10.6. So that using our calculator, determine the value of sine 67. So you have here sine 67 equals that is C times 0.92. 0.92 is equals to 10.6. So dividing both sides of the equation by 0.92. So therefore C is equals to cancel. 2 is 10.6 divided by 0.92. So we will get the value of 11.52 for the value of C, or the hypotenuse. So now we were able to solve triangle ABC, no, as we use the 6 trigonometric function. For your practice, no, so I will be giving you the do it yourself portion. So okay, so for your do it yourself portion, you're going to solve triangle x equals G as shown in the figure below. to your solution, and you may post your answer on the comment box of the video below. Thank you and more power.